Hello and welcome back to episode 10 of our No Crafting Table series. Now, episode 10 comes at the start of the 10th month. What's the 10th month? It's spooky season, it's October. So, this month we're going to be doing some slightly spookier, scarier projects. Does that mean the witch village is making a return? Yes, it does, eventually, maybe not. But today we are going to be dealing with witches, wardens, and the scariest thing of all, working redstone. So what has happened since last time we were here? That's the wrong button, as always. So we have fixed up the connection of the items from all of our farms over on this side here. So that's the iron farm, bamboo, cobblestone. I've logged out what the bamboo farm is running yet again. Will I ever learn? Probably not. But that is, that's just how it is. This system's encountered a few problems, and now I was thinking that I've got to redesign the whole thing yet again, but I think I've come up with a good solution where we don't have to redesign anything, we can keep everything we've already got. But before that, we've got another problem that I've sorted out in between, and that problem is where a lot of stuff would come in, just keep constantly flowing in, and then these things would eventually lock up with everything full in here, and full in the crafter, and yet it filled in between where the observer ticked, so it would just kind of lock up, and would break the system. The solution for this problem was to slow everything down and group things up together. So this thing over here will group all of the items up here and only let them through every so often. So that means that we don't have a constant flow of items, we've just got one kind of big pile going around, which prevents that problem. The redstone for this is a comparative decay clock where it's taken off of this torch and then it just extends and unextends the piston, which both blocks and lets the items through. What else we've got is a silly string. I think the best way to describe it is duper. Our other problem is that we are getting items far too quickly. So if we come and have a look at this overflow that I've put in, you can see those top three chests the other way around, because I put those in just as they probably won't fill up that quickly. Yeah, no, they filled up really quickly. So I've put in all of these ones, and again, even these chests are filling up quite quick. So we need to change something. That's going to require bulk storage silos, our bulk item storage first, and then it's going to fill up into shulker boxes, and then we're going to drain those shulker boxes, put them into the item streams, and then cycle things round, and then once they get through, they go straight back into bulk storage. That way, if we've got a backlog of items, we can keep them stored and cycling through the system, and we don't have to always have our farms running. You may notice a few things, like we've got our crafting tables in here, as well as some slabs as well. I want to try and prevent that from happening. I'm not sure how. But the other problem that we've got is these furnaces here. Now, the only thing that the furnaces have come from is our dropper crafter. So I'm not sure how much of an issue this is going to be. I've made one change already. So before, I had the item which you needed the most of going in first. So if we have a look at our dropper crafter, we can see it's full here. And before, I had the cobblestone in front of the redstone. So that way, each recipe needs 8 of that, so the cobblestone will drain in first. However, I think I need to swap it around on all of these so that the item with the least is at the front, so that we can make sure that we've definitely got that part in there. Because if this just keeps on not being able to be flown in, then eventually this will run out and it will start crafting furnaces. So those are the changes that we need to make there. Some more changes is that we need to get an automatic killer for our witch farm so that we can just have it running even when we're not AFKing it. Obviously we want an AFKable mode because that gets more redstone, but for just running things around the clock, we're going to need to make sure that we've got an automatic killer for that. And the last thing we're doing today is the Warden. So we need to get the last 3 redstone resources for our system, which is going to be our skulk sensor, calibrated skulk sensor, and our shrieker. So those there are the 3 things we need to get from an ancient city, and of course any of the other loot as well. So here is our so-called bulk storage. Now, it's not got much room to store stuff, but that's fine because we're going to be turning the farms on and off based on if we need that stuff. We're not actually trying to store so much stuff here. So what happens is the items come in at the top, and then if they require to be crafted, so for example, redstone dust is going to come in, it's going to get crafted into blocks. If it doesn't need to be crafted, it's just going to come straight through into the shulker loader here. It's the same one we've been using the whole time. Then when that's full, comes into this barrel, into this hopper, and then down here into this system here, which is an unloader. Then it then comes out and then out into here. So again, if it's that redstone dust blocks or dust, then it will spit out the dust because of course we're using redstone dust as crafting. Now the amount that this spits out is going to be fairly slow, so that way we're not overwhelming things and things will craft at a fairly reasonable rate. So if we come into here, if any stuff gets into this barrel, then it will then turn off the farm. Okay, so this will lead out to whatever farm it is. Now we've overbuilt because not all of these are going to need the crafting system, and I've still got the schematic on, so let's just remove that. So the first one up, we're going to pop in our redstone dust. Now that one is going to need the crafter. Next one up, we're going to put in our cobblestone. This one won't need the crafter. Probably a better order for me to put those in, but I don't really mind at the moment. So we've got to go through and we've got to remove all of the ones that aren't needed for the crafter. So redstone here is, cobblestone, that'll be the stone, iron in there, so we're going to need that crafter. These ones we don't. So let's put the hoppers in, and then that'll just mean that instead of going into the crafter, it's just going to go straight through. And again, we need to replace the crafters on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's also swap on over, because these things only need to have the one slot in there. Dropper all of these. Imagine my surprise when this thing is actually working quite well. So a few little adjustments that have been made. Anything that we are not condensing is on this side, and anything that we are compacting, the iron and redstone blocks, are on this side. So that means what happens is if we come down to the bottom here, we can see they're on 2 different clocks. So this one here activates every 4 kind of hopper movements. So that's what, a couple of ticks every single time. And then this one here is activating every 36 hopper movement, because it dispenses out 9 from the crafter. So as to not overload the system with redstone and iron, we're then balancing things out. So we're technically spitting things out at the same rate. It's just this end is actually spitting them out constantly, whereas the other one spits it out a little bit less common. I've just allowed things to run so we can see what's working well, what isn't working so well, and what is working well is most things. So not everything here is fully crafted up yet, but a few things have been crafted up fully, like our iron pressure plates, our stone pressure plates, and we've even got some rails all backed up there, and we're also detector rail full, and a few more things as well. So that shows that the concept is working. And the smart system is also working as well. So remember, we have got all of our pressure plates, our stone pressure plates, and all of our detector rails. So that means that this one over here, this piston that is connected to the stone pressure plate, is extended, which therefore means that it is locked in place. So any stone is now going through to other things that require the recipe. The plan is to eventually get to a stage where we don't really need the priority system, because it's only going to be ticking up every so often, and we don't have to deal with, for example, having to craft up repeaters, comparators, stone pressure plates, and detector rails all at the same time. Only one of them needs to come on, so really it's just about getting this initial bulk load done of absolutely everything, and then we're good to go. What else have we added in? So At the moment, all of the inputs are now coming in to our bulk storage first. So we have directed any of our water streams from going straight into our input into the bulk storage system first. So that way they are then getting stored and then spat up into the system. The next stage of things is going to be making this a smart system. So what that means is that when we have enough materials in here, we're going to go and we're going to turn off the farms. Okay, so we're going to do this iron one here as an example, and then I'll go through and do it with everything else. So what the aim for this is, if I grab all of my iron blocks, because I'm going to color code this. Oh yeah, that's the fun bit. So if there's iron in here, then it means that there's also iron underneath. We've got a lot of iron, and then we can go and shut off our farm. So we're going to take this, we're going to then swap it out to an iron block, and we're going to fall down, of course, because I am terrible at gaming. And we're going to come back over here and just freshen things up. So we're going to take our signal out from here, and then we're going to run our redstone line all the way over to our iron farm. How are we going to turn this iron farm here off? Now, my plan is to hold the zombie in place by powering off the powered rails. So the zombie sits in place, it's not scaring all of the villagers, and then the rate of iron golem spawning slows down. There, fantastic. So if we have a look up, we can see that it's powered. So we want to be powering this block. We don't want it, or we don't need to reverse this signal at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run this redstone line all the way from our storage system over to this so that it will turn off when we need it to. So as you can see, our iron line now runs all the way from our storage over to the farm, and thus turning it off because we've got a shulker box of iron currently stored up. Something else that I have forgotten to mention, because well, it's just a fairly common addition, is the shulker box storage system. So at the moment, everything's now flowing through. As you can see back here, we've got shulker boxes filled up in the dropper, and that's because we've got a nice little shulker box input over here. And as you can see, it's draining a little bit, which as it gets used. So that's going to be another thing that we need to do, is that we need to siphon off a few chests from the system to make shulker boxes when we need to. I'm going to get the rest of these smart systems in to the ones that we have. So our bamboo, our cobble, our stone. The other ones will come a little bit later on when we sort our witch farm out. Well, it adds a little bit of colour to the area, don't you think? I mean, it's kind of giving me motherboard vibes. We can see that I've attached up all 4 of the things that we've got currently. And we've got a little bit of some interesting redstone over here. Because, of course, the bamboo planks are used for fueling our stone smelter. I have added an AND gate. So both of these must be receiving power for this to turn off. So if we have stone and we have bamboo, then the bamboo farm will be off. Otherwise, all of the other ones are just connecting to the one farm. So this one connects to 2 using just a classic AND gate here, checking for both signals and turning off if it needs to. I also fixed it again. I am currently happy with how our crafting system is going, so we're going to come and make some adjustments to our witch farm. Now, the aim, I always do this, all of the F, but there we go. So we're going to make some adjustments to the witch farm. What do we need to do? We need to add in a way to manually and automatically kill the witches. So what we've got at the moment, I don't have a bucket with me, do I? No. So what we've got at the moment is being able to kill the witches manually by sending them right all the way up to the top, but we want a way to kill them automatically so that we don't have to AFK right the way at the top. Because what happens is our AFK position at the top is out of the despawn sphere. So if we go all the way up here, you can see that at the top here will be in range of our AFK spot there, but the witch is going up right the way to the top will then despawn. So what we need to do is we need to kill them down here, and then we've got to figure out what to do with the drop. So I'm tempted to just chuck it into this column here, which takes the witches up, and then it'll drop it into the hoppers at the top, and then sort out what it is here, instead of building a whole new storage system for that. So what we've got to do now is we've got to dig a little bit of a pit for the witches to fall into, and then we're going to put some hoppers down, and then we're also going to kill them using some soul campfires. So that way the items can both go through the campfires, and also it kills them a little bit quicker than regular campfires. So we're going to clear out a little bit of space here down the bottom as our drop chute, just to put the witches in. One thing we need to add in is a retractable floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we've got the same positions as we did before for both our water and our pistons, and our floor. So I'm going to put these one further back. There we go. So then these will extend, pushing out the blocks that will then cover this spot here. And then all of the other ones need to be at this height here. So we're going to have a retractable floor and also retractable water, which will then set off our automatic and our manual modes. And if those are going to extend at that height, we need our campfires down at this height here we'll go for. And then we're going to have our items shoot out into an elevator up this way, and then they'll join the bubble stream a little bit higher up. So we've got our soul campfires in, and we've got our hopper line coming over to here. I've done my favourite method of just putting two observers looking into each other for this, so I've not really bothered too much about anything with that. I need to go and get some composters just to reduce the lag just a tiny bit, because I like to do that. I don't know why, especially when I got those observers just constantly ticking like that. So let's clear out the room for our pistons. Now we're going to power them from these blocks back here. So let's just clear out these dirt blocks and stone blocks from here. And then we're going to pop down our polished deep slate as our redstone block, and our redstone dust then on top of that. So those there should all be able to extend. Did I grab anything to power this with? No, I did not. Simples. Right then, let's swap out. That's in an awkward place, isn't it? Let's go there. So we are going block there. Boop, boop. And everything extends. Good. So now what we need to do is we need to get our dispenser in here. Dispenser. Oh, hardly know her. And then we're going to need to find a way to power that in the right way as well. Aha, I've got an idea. So my plan here is for a nice T flip-flop using the copper bulb as our flipper-flopper. So we can do this here, our comparator, because we're going to take our signal off of it. And then block over here, which means we can button the top, and then that subtracts and extends and retracts our pistons there. Fantastic stuff. And it's a button as well. So what a button there means is that it makes it easier for our dispenser to fire and also unfire again, as obviously with the lever it's stuck, and so when you just turn it off, then it doesn't always do what you want it to do. So if we put that there, we need it to be extended at the moment. So we're going to pop the water down once we block that off so we don't flood ourselves in. There we go. Pop that in there. That flows all the way to the end as it should do. And if we press this button, then we should see the water does not go away because I didn't put the bucket in there. But that's a good sign that the campfires don't, get put out. So now if we try it, there we go. Flows down, perfect. Press the button again. And it will eventually drain. It's a little slow, but that's fine by me. Is when we press it, we'll be close to it, so witches can't spawn anyway. So we're going to put our observer clock coming in here, and that is now going to be spitting out anything in there, much like Jamie Carragher. So then our items are going to come in. They're going to go into the dropper there, and let's see this bad boy in action, shall we? Aha, a problem I did not think about the light levels from the campfires are going to be blocking the spawning spots in the farm. They're only blocking that first level, so they just need to go 3 blocks further down. Out, 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 out. So let's check to see that we're at the right height before we embarrass ourselves again. Yep, their campfires are all at the right height now. Fantastic. So now what we've got to do is just go and move all of the little bits of redstone that we've done here down. So that's literally just the observer clock in the dropper. Oh, it's there. Fantastic. I need to save it. The bubble column there done. So we should be able to fly away a little bit and hopefully see some witches spawning in and then falling down to their deaths in some campfires and fully spawning in because we have got our full efficiency back. So let's give it a fly away. Witches spawned. Witch despawns because I'm too high. Silly man. Okay, let's just go and stand over here. Far enough away. Oh, okay. That was bad. I almost died there. So you can see how I've managed to rack up a couple more deaths than what has been shown on camera. But by that. Oh, there we go. There's witches there. Oh, fire resistance potions work. Why did I think that fire resistance potions wouldn't work on campfires? It's in the name. Well, back to the drawing board. And by drawing board, I mean we're going to just entity cram them now. Right then, hello Google. Minecraft entity cramming. 24. So we need 24 minecarts. 24, 20. I was close. I thought it was 25, but no, it's 24. Hello, witches. Ready to. Oh, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Right, I'm going to MLG water bucket clutch onto there to put it out. And then we're going to have an incredible battle where I don't use carrots as a weapon. Oh. Oh, crikey. I'm almost dead. Oh. Okay, that could have gone awfully. So will that reach all the way that we want it to? That's the question. On everyone's mind, obviously. Everyone's mind. Michelle Obama was asking last week. Oh, will it reach? There. Yeah, perfect reach. I made my soul campfires out of soul sand. So is there a world in which you can make a soil farm out of campfires, out of soul campfires? That's got me thinking there. I think oh, actually no, because you can automate wood and stuff. You've just got to place them down. Oh, more of you. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Out. Then we're going to throw all of these out, which caused the same problem last time. But as long as these don't get picked up by the hopper, we're all right. Sorted. And now we just place... No, that's a stone block. Now we just place all of our minecarts on here. And that should then cause entity cramming. Do I test it? Yeah, I do. And that hurts. Wow, that's the first time I've actually used entity cramming for anything. Okay, that is... Ooh, we're going to get a sign for there so that the water doesn't come in and break the minecarts from our water that drops. Sign goes in there. Sorted. We're going to sleep and we're going to see some witches spawning and dying, hopefully. Okay, I can't go into... Yeah, you see spectator mode? That is just so that I can check things are all running smoothly inside of here. So I literally just do this, check inside here. I can then look inside the shulker boxes to make sure things are all working properly for debugging. I'm not using it for anything else. Okay. Free cam, that's the one I'm cheating with. Look at this, I can go down and see diamonds and stuff. Witches, 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 witches. What do we want? Witches. When do we want them? No. I've actually got to go and make new rockets like a chump as well, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I've got to walk over. Oh, nightmare. Dispenser, hardly know her. Harper, hardly know her. Observer, hardly know her. Sort that. Speaking of sort out, witches, sort it out. Oh, there we go. We got some spawning. There we go. Go on. And they're in, they're in. They're dying fairly quickly as well. Nice, excellent. They are dying, which means we should see some items coming up. Yeah, there's a stick going up. Oh, the sugarcane hasn't grown. Oh, it's been out of range. Oh, no. I'm going to have to make a sugarcane farm at some point. Oh, I don't even have any here. Oh, well, we'll just trade for some food while we're here. I think I'm just getting a load of useless footage here, aren't I? So that is the changes to our witch farm done. It is now going to have an automatic mode so that when we're just chilling around, it's going to passively be making redstone and sticks and glowstone and all of the stuff like that. So while I wait for this sugarcane to grow and be able to craft rockets again, because I'm now manually farming this like a chump, sugarcane is going to be a high priority soon enough. Well, it's already high priority. I'm just procrastinating. So while I procrastinate making a sugarcane farm more, how about we head over to the ancient city and pick up all of our skulky redstone bits and bobs. Ancient city, cha 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 cha. We are here about 3,000 or so blocks away. 3,500 odd blocks away from our industrial district, and we are here in a lovely cherry grove biome as the sun sets, but we're not going to be staying up here for too long because we are going down underground. Down we go to the ancient city that lies below. Here it is, the ancient city. It doesn't look as scary when I've got my full bright texture pack on. So what we're going to do, we're going to just create a nice little camp here. I'm going to show you the supplies that I've brought. Although what we might do is we might just ditch the armour because there's no real need. I'll probably keep the elytra on in case of a quick getaway. But in terms of the armour, it's not really going to be needed. So let's just shulker box up everything we got here. Don't need any of that. Yeah. I also found a ruined portal, so of course I grabbed that. Let's grab these diamonds, shall we? The next bit of loot that we can get. Nice. They will go nicely in the chest with the other diamond ore, because obviously it's not getting used at the moment, is it? But what we do have is that I used our silly string generator to get a lot of wool. My hoe, my wool. And I need my elytra for a quick getaway. Yeah, this is what we're going into the ancient city with, and a decent chunk of white wool. Probably not that much. There we go. Do we take the shulker in with us so that we can store extra loot if needed? Yeah, I think so. Why not? Oh, there's a shrieker right there. It's got a sensor right next to it. Oh, we're in range now. Must be quiet. It's a good thing it can't hear my voice. Ah! Ah! No, it's fine. There's a chest there. I don't believe that there is any shriekers in the area. You will be able to see. I'm on carpet, I can walk. No, we're fine. Excellent. Cool, let's loot up some stuff. Smite 1, that's a terrible book. I'm going to leave the bones as well. There it is, the big old portal. Looks like it's got massive ears. Oh, that's one way to make it less scary. It's not scary, is it? We can see everything. It'd be scary if it was dark and things were happening. Pressure plates. They've got stuff in. What do they actually have in that will make noise? Oh, nothing. I thought there was droppers underneath. Oh, trapdoor. No way have you triggered that. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's one. And I've just done that and I haven't even gone in the place either. Oh, that's two. From the same one as well. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, I should have been more careful then eating, shouldn't I? Oh, silly me. Silly me. Should we grab our first catalyst though? There we go. That's the thing that we need to be able to make our sculpt farm. Oh, I just don't like holding shift for so long. It just hurts the fingies. I think we're all right, just in case. Gonna pop some wool down. Okay, we're all right there, we're all right. If I was a warden, I would simply not be so angry. Ya da 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 da. Well, there's nothing here. Oh, that's lame, isn't it? I can't get it with the ears. Oh, it's fully warden shape, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense then. And there's nothing interesting down here. I mean, we're making most of these things automatically already, so that's a bit useless for us. I'm so needy. Oh, I need to shriek. Please don't cover me up. Yeah, shut it. Wool it up, just to be sure. Okay, we got nothing too great. Cool, right. I've already seen a chest over in this bit. Oh, you silly boy. That's 3 now. No more mistakes can be made. Oh. I just started walking normally. Oh no. Nuts. Right, we're off. That's 4. We're going. Yeah, no thank you, sir. Where is he? Oh, that was poor, wasn't it? There he is. Oh, I've got variable. Oh, zombie. Somehow the zombie's more dangerous than the warden. Oh no. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, there he is. No, it's not. That's Will. Silly boy. I hear something. What was that? I can unzoom. Ooh, fisheye, baby. I think the plan is just to wait for a little bit for our for the aggro to despawn. 10 minutes gone. Let's go again. I'm going to waste my first one on flight, it seems. Or not. There we go. Chest over there. Chesticle. Wow, the Shriekers really don't want me to have this chest, do they? Look at, there's 4 around. There's loads around here. Why is there so many? Oh, and it's right next to it as well. Oh my. Oh, right. I'm going to take that. Oh. That didn't... Oh, hello. I think we're cooking with oil now. Yeah, they start stealing them. Chest time. Fair enough. Swiftnik 3. We'll take depths. We'll take these other ones. They're not shabby. Blast protection we'll leave. What we do want is we do want some sensors as well, because they'll go straight into the redstone system, and of course we need more of these because we need the calibrated ones as well. Shrieker over this way. Let's go and steal it. I thought if you broke the Shriekers, then it actually still activated them, but no, it's the breaking of the Shriekers activating the sensors that apparently does. Oh yeah, this is easy. Look at this. Who made this so easy, eh? Ba. Not chapel. Regular books, we'll have them as well. Music disc, coal, fragments. Fairly right. Oh, 2. I genuinely didn't even see that one. Let's keep going. Ooh. I'm getting more blasé about this now. This is easy. Right, let's destroy the top one first. And then we'll come back to that bottom one to destroy. Let's block in all of that there. Oh, it worked. Oh, crumbs. Oh, it's because it was the... What? Okay, off we go. Cannot see, I cannot see, I cannot see. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Who made this so easy, eh? Who made this so easy, eh?
You made this so easy, eh?
Well, that was great, wasn't it? I thought I had more time than that, you know. I thought the Warden was only doing... Well, I thought it had been 10 minutes. So I thought that was all of them gone. Apparently not. Let's scout out where I actually died, shall we? F3B. So we died here, fairly close to said Warden. Wherever he is. There he is, that's where we died, over there. Was that him tunnelling away? I hope that was him tunnelling away. I don't have another elytra on hand. Or at all, really. Man, that was stupid, wasn't it? Could have grabbed my boots while I was there. Preventing full damage, which would have helped there where I slammed my face into walls. This is like one of the few deaths I've actually managed to catch on camera. Quite full on wool here. I did overfill. Boop, 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 boom. Ooh, the skeleton skulls as well. That is going to go nicely in our skeleton spawner down by the witchy village. Cool. Oh, another side. Let's go. This is perfect. Right, I've got the inventory space, so I can, if I need to, I can grab and run. Well, I can offhand, can't I? And then I can get my stack of wool back. Yeah, fully block this one off, I think. Oh! He's out in front of us. We've got a lot of space over this way, though. So I'm confident flying out to the middle portal. Landing. Waiting for that darkness effect to go away. And then, you know what? I think we're probably done here. Let's get out of here before more chaos ensues. A lot of good loot. We got the main things we wanted. So I'm very happy with that. Happy days. Let's clear up and clear out. We've returned to the base nice and safely with our spoils. So now it's time to program in our final few bits and bobs from our travels. So what we've got to do here is that we have got to sort out the filters. So we've got to save one item to put in our item frame down the bottom. For this middle bit here, we are of course using our amethyst shards as one crafting ingredient, which will fill in there. And then our sculk sensors are going to go there. But of course we need to keep some of those back in order to program in these into the system there. So it's not ready to go because we don't have enough sensors to actually finish the the crafting programming, but we are able to put these blocks in there. Okay, so that there is now a working functional system. We just need to actually get the supply in for them to work. So let's program in down the bottom here. That I haven't crafted up one. Fantastic. I actually need another one. So that's all good. And if we do our slash trigger, if invisible, then we can pop those there. And amethyst shard. Oh, I've put the recipe in wrong. That's quite silly, isn't it? What actually is the recipe? Oh, craftable. Oh, you need 3 of them. Oh, let's go and get some more to actually sort our programming out then. What? It takes 3. I mean, we got loads of them, so I don't actually mind. Adjust our programming. So we need to go there with them, and we are going to just try and... Right, we are going to take them out of there. No, oh, and the shears are all going to come as well, aren't they? There we go, right, that's programmed in there. We're going to go, no, we don't want stone, we want that, all like that. There we go. Properly programmed in now, none of this stuff before that I was saying that it really was. Yeah, no, of course not. Right then, now it's time to complete. Boop, that looks good there. Boom. We now have every item. Not every item is available, but we have every item now on display. The other important thing, of course, which is put our swift sneak on our leggings. I do not have enough XP, never mind. Next time, Max plays Skyblock. Well, it's a little bit closer to the ground than most Skyblocks, but, you know, we've got a tree, we've got some dirt, that's all we really need, right? Max plays the whole episode while sneaking. Oh, I just love swift sneak, man. Look at how fast I'm going. Normal walking, swift sneak, normal walking, swift sneak, normal walking, swift sneak. Sprinting, swift sneak, sprinting, swift sneak. And Max plays around in the new snapshots. Okay, creaking. Hello, sir. What if I play peekaboo? Peekaboo? Ah! Peekaboo? Ah! Peekaboo? Ah! Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, he's cute. Well, there we have it. A very special bumper, episode 10, much longer than all of the other ones so far. I hope you have enjoyed. We have set up some foundations for building upon in future episodes. So we've got those few quality of life improvements done that we need. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Because it really does help me out a lot, and it of course feeds my ego. Feed me more. Feed me more. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.